ahead. I'm just playing. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, everybody. You know why I'm here. It's your boy ABK. Thank you for checking out another one of my intraday/day trades analysis. I do appreciate everybody for hopping on, everybody for checking out the playback. Appreciate y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So daily time frame on the DXY. Yesterday didn't really do much. It just did a lot more up and down, kind of reflecting the same candle as yesterday, or should I say Friday's candle. So just really, I mean, I'm still the same thing as I said on Sunday, guys. DXY. I would rather have it come down to 91.940 and then pop to the upside, but it could very well just stop where it's like it's just chilling where it's at and then continue to the upside right there, which I wouldn't be I wouldn't be horribly against. 4-hour time frame. If we go look at current price action, what it's doing, you got a bullish engulfing candle right here, and then you have another bullish engulfing. Then you have another bullish candle. Then you have this hammer-looking candle. So we could be seeing a possible turnaround on the DXY this morning for sure, which I wouldn't be so mad about. And I wouldn't really say that, oh, well, I don't want this to happen. This is just the 50 EMA, nothing too crazy, guys. This is the 50 EMA, and price is over the 50 EMA. So if anything, again, with the DXY, I don't really have a change of opinion. Price just moved like sideways basically yesterday, pushed down a little bit, consolidated, pushed up. And so I'm just looking for the buys. Like, honestly, like there's nothing really that different about my bias. If you want to be really nitpick about it, come down to the lower time frames. Kind of a lopsided W right here. Price made demand right here on a smaller time frame. So yeah, this just looks like it's gonna keep going, because from this push to the upside, the retracement, where did it come down to? My usual buy box of 78.6 came in a little lower, but it wouldn't have told me to get out the trade or anything like that. And then price kept pushing to the upside. Prices just keep pushing to the upside. So I do keep expecting the DXY to continue. Going on to arbitrage, 1-hour time frame has just been sideways. 4-hour time frame just been sideways, and daily time frame, daily time frame is still bullish. It could definitely break through this RSI line and then continue to the downside. Oops, let me put this on full screen, my bad. There we go. Could definitely still see it come to the downside and push up, but I'm not really looking at that. What I'm really looking for more is still this weekly play. I still believe it's gonna play out. This, I would say that our entry was like about right here. Yeah, right there. But yeah, I'm still bullish on the DXY. Very long-term trade. Like I mentioned, very long-term. Well, this isn't a trade idea because, again, you can't really trade the indexes like that. But it's like the opposite of EURUSD. So still very long trade, looking for that on EURUSD. Switch it over. So yeah, EURUSD still in the trade. From this entry right here, it's still in profit by very little. Yesterday it dropped 20 pips. Came back to my last week entry for the buy and then pushed up, but it's still like just lingering around. If the DXY doesn't pop indeed, then it's definitely gonna price is definitely gonna like push down to like 1.19412 or 400. And then I'll still hold the trade, but again, I still see this possibility to potentially play out, but I'm not 100% here for it. I don't want it to happen, right? So still holding this this sell. Nothing's really changed on my opinion for EU. And again, guys, arbitrage is calling for that sell right there. I'm trying to find more of an intraday entry for us though, because we got the 1-hour sell, but I'm pretty sure the 1-hour looks terrible, just like the DXY. Yeah, let's see what the 2-hour looks like. Maybe it's a little better. Yeah, 2-hour looks much better for the sell. Okay, awesome. This is what I was looking for. So what I'm going to say, I'm already in a swing trade, but for the intraday trade, it looks like this is already broken. It's done the retesting that I wanted it to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this EU sell. I'm just gonna move my stop loss above, like I'm putting it at 25. No, I'd put it above these highs right here, and then I'll put my take profit like around right there. It's not the greatest looking trade idea, but it's just like for intraday traders, like for those who really want the intraday move, then this is what I would really suggest. Price was up here, that I would have taken it right there instead, but it's all good. So this is like a risk reward of 1 to 1.4. Not the greatest risk reward, but also not the worst. So with that being said, I'm just gonna, like, you know, this is a short-term trade that you can take. 4-hour time frame. Let me just make sure what it looks like. I'm pretty sure with the 4-hour, that would be the breakout. So even if you want to put it a little, this TP a little slightly lower to make it like a 1 to 2, you can try it, because like I said, it'll be most likely for the breakout of the 4-hour time frame. So going for 60 pips will make it a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, you know. But yeah, 1-hour time frame, it's calling for a sell. 30-minute time frame should be calling for a sell. 15-minute time frame calling for a buy, but it looks like it's about to turn around very shortly. And I don't want to just use the 15-minute time frame. So yeah, let's go ahead and see how this sell plays out on the EU. I'm still in my swing sell and my position sell, but just to, you know, give that intraday sell, because if I were to take this sell on technical analysis, it would have had to have been a couple hours ago when price made this push up, like right around here. That's where I would have looked to sell. So, but it's all G, you know. So let's see how it does. It does look like there's just like a bull flag, so you just got to be careful with that. But otherwise, I'm really looking for sells. I really want price to push to the downside, quite honestly. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at AUDUSD. AUDUSD, same thing. Not much to really say about it. I'm just looking for the breakout to either side, the retest and continuation. Like I said, there's a bigger time frame, head and shoulders, that had happened last week that's playing out. Bear flag. I want EU to fall, so AU falling as well is good confluence. Don't really have anything for you on the lower time frames, to be quite honest. Don't have anything except for a breakout that I'm waiting for. I'm gonna go on to the 1-hour time frame. 1 hour is already calling for the sell. I'm pretty sure the 2-hour looks sloppy. Yeah, 2 hours calling for the sell though. It's very sloppy. 4-hour time frame, again, very sloppy. I don't really have a trade set up for AU, just expecting a breakout on either side at this point. Like 1 day, yeah, nothing. So I just rather be patient and still wait for AU. USDCHF, this son of a gun, took out my other trade. Like I mentioned, it stalked me out. Hold on, let me see if I hit it or if I deleted it. I think I deleted it. Oh no, perfect, right here, boom. Alright, so stalked me out, did a double bottom, pushed to the upside. That looks like something the market makers might have just been looking for. So I got treated like the retail trader I am. I'm just playing. But yeah, USDCHF, I still see the possibility of it going bullish, but I'm not gonna hold you. It could still end up dropping down here. So still gonna wait and see what it does, but I'm hoping that it does something like how it did right here, where it dropped down, held, and then pushed up. That's what I'm hoping that's gonna possibly do. But it could still possibly drop down, break these lows, push up, retest, continue to the upside as well, right? I'm just looking for higher time frame demand to really set in for me to be comfortable being in my buy, but I am still nonetheless in my buy, nonetheless. Stop loss came close to getting hit, but I'm still holding it, right? And of course, like I said, if this breaks and price holds under this this support right here, then I'm definitely gonna be looking for price to drop down to right here before looking for another buy. So that's for you, Chef, right? No change in opinion, really. Stop loss got hit, but just holding the trade. Let me go look at arbitrage. Daily time frame might be starting to set up for a sell, though. This is something we definitely gotta watch for. This sell might be playing out. It looks like it probably will. Level Pro is down here, but I mean Arbitrage Z is down here, but Level Pro isn't, so we'll wait. 4 hour time frame setting up for that buy. That's very nice. I've been wanting for this to happen more. So if a breakout happens, then it'll put us at entry, basically retest, continuation. That's what I would want to see. And the buy is already there, but the 1 hour time frame looks sloppy. 2 hour time frame doesn't look terrible at all. So this is just to make up for our previous loss, because I do think this is gonna go bullish right now. Go ahead and it's not, the buy hasn't been called yet, but I really have a hard time believing that price is gonna come back down here. I really have a hard time believing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this short-term buy as well. This is better than EU as for me personally. So I'm gonna risk 1% total on this. On the EU trade, it's an intraday trade. I'm already in 2 other positions on it, so I'm just gonna hold those and just get into this buy rather than getting in all the buys, you know. So USDCHF, I like the buy, and I'm still in my swing buy. So let's see how this plays out, but. It's good risk to reward. 1 to 2.40, risking 30 pips to get 74. That's solid. In fact, actually, let me do something real quick. Sorry, before I continue. I know how USDCHF be. That thing be moving. All right, so that's for you, Chef. Just going over to S&P. Ooh, S&P is dropping. Man, that's crazy. I love seeing that. Same thing that I mentioned over here. Wanted to see the drop on it, but it could very much hold right here that continue to the upside. So you want to be careful with it, but if anything, still the same thing, guys. If I were to try to sell this, I'd gotta have to try to, I mean, if I'm going to try to buy this, it's gonna have to be right over here at 4084.2. I'm not gonna try and get in on this 1 hour time frame because it's already like with the mean line and everything, first of all, and secondly, I don't want something like this to happen on us where price is just consolidating after a small drop and then it pushes to the upside more. I'd rather just wait. So I'd rather wait for a better confirmation, like maybe the 4 hour time frame giving us a sell. That would be much better for me to do for S&P and the Dow Jones as well. Same thing. It's like same thing across the board. And oh man, GM, you hit that. GM, you hit that hard. That was clean as hell. When I'm off of this, I'll tell you that in the chat. This was clean. You hit that. That was clean. I personally would not have taken that sell, but you saw lower time frame price action. You hit that hard, bro. I like that. This is again. That's not a trade for me though. Nasdaq, same thing. This is the only pair that I'm like, you know, like if anything, I'll just look to buy it. It's rejecting off of the 50 EMA, but if it crosses off with over that on the 1 hour, I think it's just gonna keep falling. But at this point, that's all I really see on Nasdaq is for me to possibly just get into a buy stop. So Dow Jones, let me look at arbitrage real quick. Same thing. If I were to try to get into this, I'd have to just wait for the 4 hour buy. I wouldn't look. I mean sell. I wouldn't look for a 1 hour sell personally. Dow Jones, I would just have to get into the 4 hour sell because this is more confirming. Look. 4 hour sell, you got paid out. 1 hour buy, you got stupid paid out. 1 hour buy, you got stupid payout. 4 hour sell, you had some drawdown, but you had some money in. So it's like 4 hour. I'd rather just get on the 4 hour and That would make my chances of getting a successful trade higher than me trying to get into the 1 hour for the Dow Jones. Same thing with Nasdaq. 4 hour time frame is where I would only look for a sell setup. If anything, 1 hour time frame, it might be, yeah, look at this. You would have just been in a lot of trouble if you were trying to trade the 1 hour. So yeah, I'm looking for buys on those though, and personally speaking. So Nasdaq, I forgot Nasdaq. This buy stop, I still have it in place. Buy stop is at 13,922. Take profit 14,382. Stop loss right below these lows, and it'd be a 100-point stop. No, sorry, 162-point stop and 460-point gain. So let's see how that is. I'm watching this more than others right now. Tacos, it saw me talking about it this morning. It's like, oh crap, let me get to work. This right shoulder is kind of invalid at this point. Price did push down a little lower, unless you want to like say that that's a right shoulder, but I don't consider that a right shoulder personally speaking. But since price held over, I guess I kind of have to, right? Like, what does a 4 hour look like? No, I wouldn't consider that on the 4 hours. So, but current price actually makes it look like price is gonna keep going to the upside. Like 3 white shoulders, consolidated, didn't really retrace that much. Probably hit the 50% fib right here, so I would have missed the intraday buy opportunity. But yeah, I see price still going to the upside, slightly in profit, but nothing too crazy that I would be like, oh, you're in profit type of thing. When do you guys usually even see me like that? 4 hour time frame on USD Mexican, like I mentioned last week, is setting up. So this is more of the play rather than an intraday play for me. Get the breakout. We're already in the buy, breakout, retest, continuation. Let me check out the 2 hour though. Yeah, that 2 hour is already gone. Would try to get in probably like right here if I would have been paying attention, maybe, question mark. But yeah, all I see is USD Mexican going up right now personally, but price could literally reject this and then keep dropping, but it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. And you know, the 1 hour time frame, I caught a buy 2 hours ago. If you want, you could try to get into that, but it's just the 1 hour time frame is just really sloppy, so I'd rather not. So with that being said, I am going to not get into this and just be in my swing buy on USD Mexican. So sorry for the intraday traders. No position on this until I get a breakout, retest, and then maybe I can look for something. So going over to Mr. Goldilocks. All right, Mr. Gold came back down to this support zone that it was previously consolidating at for the longest time. Gold is a player, man. Just been consolidating in this zone. I definitely have to see 1775 before I get into a sell at this point. Like, real honestly speaking, I can't see price just coming over here, coming down, coming back up, coming down. It's ranging. It's literally in a ranging market. So right now, since it's holding at the support as of right now, all I could really see price doing is coming back up to 1775, then dropping, or it's just gonna come back down and hit this again and then start consolidating some more. So that's why I'm just like, you know what, with gold, gotta be patient with it at this point. Don't really see any opportunities to try to get into a buy nor a sell. If I was looking for any type of retracement to continue buying this, then sure. Let me get rid of this real quick, because this is where I'd have to wait for price to come all the way to 1708. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I do like this possible bullish move right here. Tweezer bottoms. Perfect tweezer bottoms actually right here. Push to the downside, equal push to the upside. 2 wicks to the downside. Let me look at the 30-minute time frame. Ooh, looks like a freaking morning star right here. Okay. we might get a bullish push on gold. Got a morning star on the 15-minute time frame. The retracement, yeah, this. Well, first of all, I don't know who trades like this, but you would have been able to get a solid entry right there, push it upside. But I think that gold is gonna go bullish. This is textbook right here. You wait for the candlestick pattern, wait for the breakout, retest. This perfect move. But anyways, yeah, gold. I personally think that it could definitely start pushing to the upside. Let me go to the 15-minute time frame and see what that looks like. Yeah, same thing. Morning star right here. Push it downside. Kind of a doji candle. Bullish engulfing. Push it upside. Break retest. Retest it. Continuation to the upside. Like, this is low-key textbook. Gonna just push to the upside. So what I'm gonna do is call for a buy down here. Now, last week I was in a very similar buy when price came. Where did price come down to? Then it shot right back up. Where is it? It just did it last week, literally. Right here, where price made this sharp turn down to push to the upside. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. My stop loss is gonna be under these lows. I'm gonna have a 60 pip stop loss. Like, I don't need to have a 60 pip stop loss, but I'm going to, because if this level, if it gets broken, then at that point I'm just like, okay, just get me out the trade. But I like the candlestick patterns that are going on in the 15-minute, the 30-minute, and the 1 hour. Like, I really do like the candlestick formation. I'm not liking this wick that's happening right here, but you know, I'm still gonna definitely hold this and get in. So let's see what it do with gold. I at least want to take it up to 1745, but again, I'm really looking for price to push to. I'm really looking for price to push up to 1775. I do know that I do see that the 4-hour time frame is rejecting off of. The 4-hour candlesticks is rejecting off of the 50 EMA. That is something that I should definitely watch out for. But again, I like the lower time frame candlesticks that are popping up. Let me even look at the volume and see what's up with that. Increased volume on this candlestick right here. I like that. There was decent, like, there wasn't too much crazy volume at this time when price was falling either. Like, as price was falling, volume was decreasing, and then so I like this pickup on volume right here though. I definitely like this buy again. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that 60 pip stop loss, and let's see how gold rocks, man. Let me go ahead and check out what over here on. Let me get rid of this. Arbitrage says so. 1 hour time frame sell called that played out. 4-hour time frame. Ooh, the sell called as well. I would have to see price come up to 1738 for a retest before I continue selling, if anything. And the 1 hour time frame called for the buy yesterday. It's rejecting off of this. Yes, I am definitely looking for buys. So yeah, let's hold that buy and let's see how gold takes us. But yeah, and I know a lot of traders is like, oh well, this is a support, we should buy it, this support, yada yada, and all that stuff. And that's not the reason why I'm buying, but I see it though. So I have to agree with the retail traders, and if I get stopped out by gold, it is what it is. But I like I said, I like the current price action that I'm seeing. Okay, Bitcoin buy stop has been entered. All-time highs have been made on Bitcoin once again at $62,000. If you are holding Bitcoin, congratulations. Bitcoin has reached a new all-time high. I highly expect price to keep going with this amount of demand that was right here on even the 30-minute time frame. I expect this to do numbers. Stop loss is a little wide. It's like what, 1,898 pips, but this is Bitcoin, so you should know how volatile this thing is. But yeah, 68,000 incoming. You guys already know what arbitrage looks like. Extremely bullish. I don't even have to tell you guys that. Ripple, same thing. I didn't get my entry down here, so stop loss should be moved at break even, and price is doing numbers, man. Price is up how much? 188 pips right now. It's hit 200, almost 200 pips. I expect this to keep going. Move your stop loss to break even, guys. Like off of the buy stop, like that was clean, just off of 1500. I knew demand was gonna. I knew if price came back up to $1.50, the demand was gonna pick up, and then price is gonna keep going higher. Like it's only right. So let's see what Ripple does. Daily time frame. Again, guys, my next target is really $2. Like I'm not joking around. Like it's almost there anyways. Like it's really almost there. So, but $2 is where I kind of expect Ripple to kind of hit by this week. So I love to see it, man. Love to see it. All right, let's go on over to Litecoin. Litecoin making higher highs as well. Like I mentioned from the buy, if you still have that position, just hold it. Ethereum making all-time highs as well, 2,218. The crypto markets are extremely bullish. All right, let's go on over to GBPUSD. Oh, daily time frame first of all. Yeah, I still see this pushing to the downside. I'm not really bullish on GU. I still really see it pushing to the downside, honestly speaking. It could be making a double bottom right here. It could definitely be making a double bottom, but I'm kind of against it, to be quite honest with you. Tweezer tops. If these candles close like this, then I'm definitely going to be more looking for the bears than the bulls. Kind of had tweezer tops right here, except for the wicks didn't go to the upside like that. But 4-hour tweezer tops, not a good sign for price to be going bullish. And you even have this bearish engulfing candle after this literal more like this is morning star material to me. I mean evening star material to me. I might actually have to get out of my GU and GA buys, because I'm just seeing GU personally. It looks like it's gonna start tanking. So expect this bearish push to the downside still, nonetheless. I did not change that personally. Yeah, even right here, look, you had the morning star right here, played out with the following three white shoulders. That played out nicely, but it didn't go out that far. I still expect this to fall, honestly. Let me go to the 15-minute. Same thing. Evening star. Yeah, this is gonna fall, guys. Evening star. Like, you just got to do price action and just see where price is going. And price is literally taking us to the downside. Daily time frame called for the sell. 4-hour time frame. It's holding right here, but it called for the sell, rejected off of that 4-hour RSI line. Yeah, I just saw a lot of people saying that GJ was bullish, and I'm like, maybe it's not. I really don't think it is. But again, like I said, I'm going to personally wait for the breakout before I get into a retest. I'd rather wait for this breakout before getting into the retest. Price did find some demand over here on the lower time frames, but I'm just looking at this getting ran through. If anything, like if this is gonna go bullish, all I see is this getting ran through with the liquidity down there, and I don't even see that. I just see price continuing to the downside. So not really. I don't really have anything for GU. Just gonna leave it alone. What I will do though is let me go on to GBP, the other GBP pairs. GA. Let's see what I'm looking at over here. So as I had mentioned yesterday, this morning, GA pushed up 100 pips. Looks like it's just retesting this and continuing to the upside. GA, I'm personally gonna hold because I noticed that when GU be falling, GA be rising. So I'm gonna hold this. It's still holding over the 50 EMA. Signs are still looking good for the bulls. So yeah, continue holding this trade for GA. Looks really good off of the 61.8. That's where we got our entry from. But you know, 71% would have been the real sniper. Would have been up by 115 pips, but you know, it's okay. Don't need to always be perfect. No, I'm joking. You kind of want to. Let me go on to arbitrage. Sorry, 1-hour time frame. Yeah, looks like this is gonna keep going bullish. 4-hour time frame looks like it's gonna call for a buy very shortly after crossing the RSI line. Daily time frame, it's still bullish. So yeah, let's just take this thing. Let's just do the ooh. This might be a GA trade that I hold for a long time. Last time I called for a buy, it did the digital. Even this buy that I called right here, digital. Ooh. I am gonna leave my TP for this trade open. I'm gonna leave my TP for it open. Leave my stop loss to break even and see what happens. Cause this could be a possible push to the upside. I did not see that. All right, GJ. Ooh, did price wick me out though? Yeah, it definitely wicked me out. There goes GJ. That was a good sell right there. Off of the double top right there. Yeah, I don't know how, and I'm glad that my stop loss is at break even. Like, I'm okay with my stop loss getting hit after price moving 88 pips in profit. That's totally fine. I took partials right here, like, because it's just noticeable. Wait, what did I just do? Sorry. It was just noticeable that price was gonna come up here and do something, but I didn't want to sell right there. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna wait and stick to my guns. And it looks like price might have just wicked me out just to go push to the upside, and that's what it did. We're gonna have some problems, DJ. But yeah, so I'm gonna see how this plays out. But unfortunately for me right now, I'm out the trade. This went again 80 pips in profit. That's where I took my break even. Shout out to Magic Keys, or 85, whatever. And so let's see what GJ does, but I still think that I still want to see it come back up to like 151.931, or even back up to these like highs right here and then push down. So still watching that, but I'm not going to be doing anything. EURGBP. Oh wait, hold up. Let's go on to Arbitrage. Daily time frame is looking like it's setting up so much. Wait, what's this? Did I get in this? Oh yeah, I remember I had mentioned that I was getting out of it. Duh. When I said that I'm getting out of it, slight profits yesterday, I forgot. I'm like, wait, what's that? But daily time frame, guys. The way how the daily looking. This looks like it's a swing opportunity for a potential move to the downside, which we have been, it's kind of long overdue, really. Like, really long overdue. Especially for a Forex pair, it's kind of long overdue. So, let's see what happens. We could potentially get a sell right here. It looks like price is already broken out of this. It's just retesting. If it holds right there, I do expect it to fall. I just didn't want to sell it off of a support, but it would have been smart to, somewhat. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. The way how this candlestick is looking, it's looking mad suspect. So let's see what things play out on GJ. EG, I'm still not touching it. I still feel like price is gonna keep going higher, possibly. I'm still at my sell box area, but I'm still not gonna touch it. I'm just leaving it alone for right now. This is just. I had a Zoom call with Peyton yesterday. He dropped me some fire sauce, and just the way how this thing looks, all I see is this happening. Really, retest, push to the upside, or price is just gonna keep going. Like, those are the two things that I really see happening. Either push to the downside, continue, or price is literally just gonna keep going. So that's even like another reason why GJ and GU I'm not really touching, and GA I'm just gonna let it do its thing, you know. So. EG, let's see how that plays out. Not really gonna, even arbitrage, I mean, I'm pretty sure the daily time frame is starting to call something. 4-hour time frame, called that buy, crazy bullish. Yeah, that buy has been called yesterday. All I really see it doing is either A, retesting, continuing to the upside, or B, just keep going. So I'd rather wait for the retracement. If I don't get it, then hey, it's just gonna keep going. If you want, you can set a buy stop, do your thing. EA, I really am upset I didn't see this, quite honestly. It's crazy. I bet you on a lower time frame it gave you the pattern and everything. Anyways, let me go see. So EA looks like it's breaking this resistance. If it breaks through it with high volume, then I just expect it to come back to up here at least. But let's see what it does. It looks like it might be creating demand over here or something. Yeah, right here. Dead giveaway. Oh my goodness. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. 3-0. Sometimes I hate when dead giveaways are there and you're just not looking at the market, because you could literally, I would not have been looking, well, this is London session, but look at this on a 1 hour time frame. Morning star right here. This could have been your entry right here off of this morning star, and then you have 3 white soldiers right after. This thing took off, man. But anyways, 4 hour time frame. I just see this personally going bullish. I'm just gonna be patient and wait for it. Not gonna try to get into anything right now. EURNZD, same thing. I just see this. I mean, the plays already happened. I didn't get my entry down here that I wanted, but the plays already happened and it's still happening. I expect this to keep going bullish as well. So, but I can't get into those 2 trades personally. Let me see EA for arbitrage entries. I don't think I can get anything as of right now. Daily already made its move. Weekly time frame might be setting up, but I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait. And same thing with EURNZD. Daily time frame. Oh my goodness, I would never have bought right there. Retested that nicely, going up. Yeah, I'm just, again, I don't have any entries on anything right now, and I'm not trying to buy over here either. I don't like buying with like these type of like. Look at this. Like, this is exactly the reason why I don't like buying like this, because you got the buy but price pushed down. EURAUD, same thing. I don't like buying because, like, look at the same thing. Price pushed up, but then gave you double tweezer tops right here, then dropped down. No, thank you. So that is for the pairs that I usually look at. Is there any questions? Oh, I have something in the chat waiting for me. I'm buying GU today, inverted. Ooh, okay. Let me see that GU real quick. I totally see the inverted, bro. I totally see that. I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out. I just, the 4 hour, I don't know, man. And the 50 EMA, how it's rejected off of that, like how it did. I don't know, man, but I definitely do see the head and shoulders. Oops, that second shoulder does not look good. Let me see this real quick. I definitely see the head and shoulders right there. It's definitely there. Hella valid. Not gonna take that away from anybody to say that this is not gonna go bullish. But just the way how things are looking, I like the W. I see the W there. I like the push up. I see the head and shoulders. I just don't like it. And if I miss it, hey, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure this is what you're looking for, Peyton. If I remember correctly. Well, not at that entry, but that's just my entry, you know. US 30, pay 10 pips. Hello, coach. Nice. I don't see. Yeah, I see you. I figured the last impulse. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This looks solid. Hey guys, Peyton, he's looking for this on GU at 1.3700 basically. I'm gonna put it 1.3700. Oh, that's my entry. Never mind. Peyton's entry is like around right here. My entry is like 1.3700 ish for a buy. Hey, it looks promising. It looks promising. I'm gonna take it because Peyton's taking it. Like, I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. Head and shoulders right here. Either A, you buy it right here, or B, you wait for this 1.37067 and you get in. Your stop loss, this would be the move. I like it, but I do also see my sell bias playing out. So if I'm not mistaken, this would be your trade, Peyton. Equal lows, definitely the risk. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Yep. Yeah, and also, yeah, I could totally see this getting ran through as well, but I do see this demand right here on the lower time frames. So I see that. I see that. US 30. I had mentioned US 30. Oh man, this thing really dropped. GW, like I said, man, you hit that. US 30, if anything, I'm looking for buys down here at 33477. And if that doesn't play out, then the next play would be at 33218, honestly. Yeah, if I would honestly want it to really tank. Like, and I'm not talking about like tank. I mean like I want it to tank, like die. If it dies, that'd be more better. That'd be better for me personally than for it to keep going. Oh, you're playing this. Ooh, Peyton's looking for this sell, y'all. If this retraces, let me just show you guys what he's probably going to be looking for. If price stops right here, he might be looking for this. 15-minute impulse, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, if price stops right here, he'd be looking for 33727.8. Then continue going down. There's your boy. He gave y'all the sauce, because this does look like a good 15-minute impulse. This was the last 15-minute impulse that played out nicely. It broke through this structure. Retest, continuation. Hey, I see it. I see it. All right, guys. Anything else? Any other questions? Watch for that US 30. I like that play, to be quite honest. That US 30 isn't bad. Let me make sure on YouTube there's no questions. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. That one warms my heart. It really does. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for hopping on. I appreciate y'all. The playback will be posted up shortly. And let's make some money today. Later, y'all. Ooh, that awkward moment when you say later and yet you're still on the call. Later.